on Friday you guys will have the Illinois Classic, and then on Sunday you guys will be back at home to face Ohio State and Central Michigan. So what are your thoughts on just competing twice in one weekend as opposed to just once?
You know, we typically do this once a year, and I just think it's such a excellent opportunity to be able to go out and compete twice. The girls get really amped up, and the State of Illinois Classic for state schools that have gymnastics is a great competition, and then there's no better place to be than Hop against two great opponents as well in Central Michigan and Ohio State. So I'm really excited for these upcoming meets.
Okay, so do you think that the in-state rivalry plays like a factor when you guys go to the Classic?
I just think it's so great to represent the University of Illinois, and the State of Illinois Classic has, as I said, the 4 state schools, so it's more representing their school, I would say.
Okay, so what is like the difference between competing against just one team as opposed to several?
You know, for us, there's no difference. You just got to go out and compete your routine. It's a little bit more chaotic, a little more going on, but the focus is on ourselves and what we're doing at that moment.
Okay, so with your last 2 meets, you guys lost by really small margins. So how have you guys been using that as fuel to go into this weekend and really succeed?
You know, I think it's twofold. I think we're such a performance-based sport, and so the number one thing is how are we performing and not what is the other team doing. With that said, it was by a very small margin, so it was disappointing that we weren't able to kind of get those wins, but you know, it fuels the fire. We got to work on every little tenth, and we've been working on our sticks and just all the little execution that we can improve.
Okay, so also at Penn State, the only event you guys scored under 49 was vault. So what have you been working on just in terms of that event to help you guys succeed?
You know, vault is a dynamic, explosive event with amplitude, and you have to have good landings. And so I think we've just been trying to do really powerful vaults, and if you can do that, the rest will come.
Okay, so with 2 meets this upcoming weekend, what will be the main focus?
Go out and do our job. Continue the momentum that we've generated so far this season.
Okay, also, Emily won Big Ten Freshman of the Week, and she did really successful last weekend, so what are your just thoughts on how she's progressed just midway through the season?
You know, Emily's extremely talented. She's great to watch, both on vault and beam. She has a style on beam that definitely makes your eyes want to just keep watching her do beam. At least me, I'm the beam coach, so I mean, she's fun to watch for me. But as I said, when we recruited her, we knew she had this talent, and it took a little while for her to adjust to college, but I can say I think she's definitely adjusted, and she's going out and showing everybody else what we always knew she could do.